Hello everyone, Howard here. I'm back with a very special watch today. I'm actually very excited. When this one was first appeared as a prototype in 2019, worn by photographer and the mountaineer Corey Richards. I think he wore the dual time version, not the chronograph version, if I remember correctly. People are speculating, will Vacheron Constantin finally make this into a production version? And they did, as a limited edition. I think in 2020, Vacheron introduced this Everest Chronograph limited edition and Everest dual time limited edition. I think it's for 150 pieces each. It's essentially the same watch as the regular chronograph and dual time, but it's with titanium. I think this watch pretty much, the case, the bezel, the crown, the pushers are all made of titanium. The only thing that's not is the bezel ring that's made of stainless steel. Caliber is 5200/2, 52-hour power reserve, water resistance 150 meters. Case is 42.5 millimeter. It's on the larger side, and not too thick, 13.7. Very impressive. I mean, the dial is the highlight. It's I would say a blue grayish grained matte finish, as if you can touch it, as if it's like a fine leather grain or super fine, like sand, if you can ever touch it like that. And it has the orange, chronograph hand and in the minute counter and the hour counter as well. In my other watch reviews I mentioned, I love like a black and orange combinations for watches, and this dark gray sort of orange just looks so nice, man. So beautiful. And it's ultra light because it's titanium. It's only 108 grams or 3.86 ounces. It's very light, partially because it has a rubber strap. I think it also comes with a fabric, Cordura fabric strap. Yes, there's no metal. I'm not sure why they don't make a titanium strap, but only the rubber and the fabric straps are available. So very, very light, 108 grams, 3.86 ounces. Looking at the back, I mean, you got that's a beautiful 22K oscillating weight with the windmill. We know all the overseas have the windmill. It's the spirit of travel, and with the little kind of little mountain, which is the Everest peak, right? So I think this Everest here, the mountain is basically based on a photo. Let me take that off so it looks a little bit clear. Based on the photo taken by Mr. Corey Richards. Very impressive. Very impressive. Beautiful. What a beauty. Let me try to put on my wrist to see how it looks. Okay, 42.5 case. I mean, definitely it's it's on the larger side. Plus the shape, it doesn't have the tapered down, curved shape. Plus the little case back, you can see, if I don't tighten the strap, it kind of sits with the edge kind of spacing there. But if you tighten it, it doesn't look too bad. The rubber strap hugs the skin edge of the wrist pretty well. So I wouldn't say it's too crazy big, but if you have a 17-inch, so my wrist is 6.5 inches or 16.5 centimeters. But if you have a 17-inch or larger wrist, this will look beautiful. But it doesn't look too bad. I mean, like I said, when you tighten it, it looks very adequate because it's not super thick. 13.7. I mean, personally for me, it might be the max, but it's light. Because it's so light, you don't really feel the weight. So the price of this piece is $37,000 when it came out. Obviously, it's all pre-sold. 37,000, and the dual time was 31,300. I think the price was about 3 to 4,000 higher than the regular version, which wasn't too bad. I mean, consider this is all full titanium basically, and also it's a special limited edition, 150 each, right? 37,000. But for guys like us, normal folks who have no access to those special editions, then you have to look at the secondary market. Earlier in the year when it was peak, back in March, April, I think these models are well over 100,000, well over 100,000. I think I might have seen something like 180, 160 to 180 for the chronograph or dual time. But, things have calmed down a lot since then. And I think, again, everything I quote is, don't quote me on it. It's, price change all the time. Within a few weeks, within a few months, price could change. But, right now, I think it's around high 90s, 95 to 100 for the chronograph. You can probably, if you can find one. Price are, a bit more reasonable after the adjustment started in April. But, I mean, what a nice piece, man. I mean, I love the dual time, obviously. If I can get the dual time in titanium for a reasonable price, I mean, that might be my grail, whatever you want to call that. But who knows? With the limited supply on the 150 each, man, I think these prices are going to stay high for a while. Probably not going to come down too easily. Very impressive. Got to see it to appreciate. Very, very impressive. All right, this is the Vacheron Constantin Overseas Everest Chronograph Limited Edition, model number 5510V000T-B923. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.